Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to Dr. Lam and my coursemate. I am NURUL binti ANDAH A169397 and my fellow teammate ZULIA binti WAE-USENG A169914, AMIRAH NABIHAH binti AMBOK A170036, NURUL AFIQAH binti DESA A169592, and Muhammad NAZJEMI bin KUMAR A169803. Topic that we will discuss in this video. Hi, I'm IZYAN and I will talk about cross-culture. What is cross-culture? The introduction of cross-culture. So, do you know what is cross-culture? Cross-culture is comparing or dealing with two or more different cultures. Cross-cultural occurs when two or more individuals from different backgrounds interact. These background differences include significant external cultures such as clothing, appearance, language, custom, food, and shelter. While the intangible internal culture is like knowledge, belief, morals, and value of life. When these cultural differences are understood, it will give a positive impact and harmonious relationships. Malaysia is also known as a rich country in cultural diversity, language, custom, and religions. The outside world often sees Malaysia as a model country of unity but harmony even we have various races and backgrounds. Besides that, cross-culture in the business world refers to a company's effort to ensure that its people interact effectively with professionals from backgrounds different from their own. Like the adjective cross-culture, it implies a recognition of national, regional, and ethnic differences in manners and methods and a desire to bridge them. Cross-culture is a concept that recognizes the differences among business people of different nations, background, and ethnicities and the importance of bridging them. Because of cross-culture, we often have a miscommunication at workplace. So, what should we do? My fellow teammate will tell about it. Enjoy!
Hello guys, my name is Muhammad NAZJEMI, number matric A169803. So I want to talk about cross-cultural aspect that might have caused misinterpretation and miscommunication in work environment. So the aspect is about religious misunderstanding, especially in Solat Jumaat. So, Solat Jumaat is prayer that Muslim men perform pray at mosque in Friday, normally from 1 p.m. till 2 p.m. So, in government sector, lunchtime will be extended from 12:30 p.m. until 2:30 p.m. for give space for Muslim men to perform Solat Jumaat. But in private sector, especially in manufacturing industry, non-Muslim employer or manager cannot give permission for Muslim men to perform Solat Jumaat. They only can perform prayer in normal lunchtime, normally in an hour, so that don't have enough time to perform Solat Jumaat. The reason is non-Muslim manager normally think that to perform Solat Jumaat take an hour exclude lunch. It will be reduce productivity of the company, and then the manager also think that they can perform prayer in 10 minutes like Zohor prayer instead of go to the mosque and perform Solat Jumaat. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am NURUL binti DESA matric numbers A1699592. Today, I want to talk about cross-cultures aspect that cause misinterpretation and miscommunication in companies. The miscommunication can happen when people use different language to their office mates. Speaking a different language is not the only way some cultures can clash in terms of communication. For example, in some cultures, it is not common to use direct language. In fact, being too direct or blunt may be considered rude, especially towards a supervisor or manager. Employers from certain cultures background may expect to be asked for their opinions and will not simply offer them up, even when their peers speak freely and directly. Next, body language, gestures and symbols can all carry different meaning from cultures to cultures as well. Be more mindful of sensitive words or action when communicating with international partners. It is helpful to hire a cultural liaison to coach your employees in key culture difference in order to avoid embarrassing situations. International office mate may tolerate a few blunders. It is a sign of respect to learn about their cultures and communicate in a way that make everyone comfortable. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I am ZULIA WAE-USENG. Today my matric number is A169914. Today I want to share about the cross-culture aspects that might have caused misinterpretation and communications in the companies. One of the cross-culture aspects is dressing for international success. This is because some cultures have strict dress codes for business or professional work. For example, in Muslim countries, women must avoid sleeveless tops, short skirts and low necklines. In Japan, conservative business suits in dark colors are essential to make the best impression. When new to a culture, observe what others wear for business. Start out with conservative outfits in neutral color until you learn what is respectful and appropriate, so that everyone who involved in business fields should follow the dress code nicely. This is important to avoid misinterpretation and miscommunication between us and clients who came from different cultures and countries. That's all from me today. Thank you. See you again.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. Hello, we meet again. I'm AMIRAH. Today, I would like to talk about tips for effective cross-cultural in workplace. There are 3 tips that I would share with you. Number 1. Become aware and be open-minded. Please become more culturally and self-aware. As a manager, should learn more about your workforce cultural background. At least some awareness can go a long way in bringing differences between cultural. Number 2. Be aware in conversation. You can speak slowly, keep it simple, and listen to one another. You should try to learn and look for non-verbal communication, especially when talking with people from other countries. You can also use good expression and body language. Number 3. Follow the guidelines. Employers and employees should understand and abide by the guidelines that have been set, so as not to violate Islamic law and even bring good to all parties. The guidelines used can be adopted by all races. Be aware and think wisely when choosing your clothing color. Dressing appropriately based on the occasion you are going to. For example, for your presenting and public speaking, you can use power color such as blue, green, or purple. When you working in group, staying away from power color. For your job interview, you can choose dark power color such as grey, charcoal, or dark blue. The conclusion is you should maintain ethics and do some research about the target culture. Try to understand each other and be open-minded. Wear something that you feel good in, and the most important is be confident. Thank you for today.